What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep out with another video, and today we're reacting to Cinnas' friends ruin her career. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think I seen a clip. I ain't gonna lie, her friend slipped up and said the N-word. You know how Twitter get, you know how TikTok get. When shit starts circulating, that narrative right there, that can give you a bad look. It's at a point where you're big enough to where the people who's around you can mess up what you got going on. So it's not necessarily something that she did, it's what her friends did. But we're gonna see what this video is about. But before we do, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up, let's see what the video hitting for. Let's go.
I said new guy. That's what they say in the censored version.
Wait, I thought we was focused over here. So this is the person that we looking at. Okay, so I don't know who this is. You got Raven in the back. You know what I'm saying?
I said new guy. That's what they say in the censored version.
No, you said, yo, sweetheart, don't lie to us. I'd rather you own that up on some Riley Reid.
I would never let someone say that around me. She didn't say that word.
I ain't gonna lie, I woke up and seen a Bonnie clip, bro. I was so disappointed, bro. They try to come up with a new word that they said. I said new guy.
And I was trolling even when I looked at her, but people made it so weird.
Opening up TikTok, Twitter, any social media app, and you will see discourse and conversation everywhere.
I told you, one thing about it is gonna be Twitter or it's gonna be TikTok that's gonna blow that up, man. Because they already trying to say that Cinna can't say the N-word. Like, she had black, her daddy black as hell. You feel what I'm saying? Same with Yana. But I don't know too much about I heard about this the shorty that she was trying to look for a young nigga. She was trying to look for a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But as long as it's legal. I don't even think 24 and 19 is like a crazy age difference. But yeah,
whenever I see these conversations,
seemed like she said that.
or
I didn't see the uncut. Maybe I should like play it. We're gonna look for it right now. Cause ain't no way she getting grilled and she didn't say it. Cinna friend says N-word. I'm gonna look on Twitter first. Oh, so that Raven was Cinna. Okay. And then Cinna had to press Bonnie when she walked in her room and said, "What up, my..."
Did not call me that word. Another mute? Bonnie, you cannot call me that word. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, you cannot call me
So
that
she did some bullshit where like she muted it and then she started doing. So I couldn't see what she was saying, but then Cinna looked right back at her like, yeah, you heard what happened. But what's the clip though? You did not say new guy, shorty. Lit, it's fries, gang. You did not say new guy, bro. Hold on, we gonna react to the actual clip, gang, cause we gonna see. I see XQC. Oh, I gotta be careful with the Twitter, though. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Cinna friend or roommate says N-word. You dig? I gotta be careful, gang. Hold on. We're gonna see what Matt's talking about.
Forbidden Drake lyrics.
Hold on.
New guy.
Yeah, she did that shit. She did that shit. Hey, y'all, I played it back enough times for y'all to see whether she said it or not. And then Cinna looked at her. Cinna gave her that look like, bitch, really? It's fries. Man, she said that shit, bro. Come on. Then you gonna say, oh, well, I just looked at her to troll. She didn't really say, nah, bro. Come on, gang. Yeah. She said that shit.
Twitter, TikTok clip gets put in front of me, I take it with a grain of salt because nowadays people easily lie and manipulate clips in order to make a quick buck, especially on platforms like Twitter and TikTok. And I don't know if that's what's happening right here, but I did want to speak on the situation because I felt it was pretty interesting, where Cinna and her friend Bonnie are catching a lot of heat for her apparently dropping the N-word just casually while singing a Drake song, and a bunch of people that are friends with Cinna calling it out, saying how weird it is and saying how it shouldn't actually happen. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we just start from the very beginning?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen where it's like, okay, non-blacks will be listening to a song. I don't know if I was on a stream, whether I seen it in real life or what, but they'll listen to a song that has the word nigga in it, and when it comes to saying that, they don't say it, but then say every other word. She could have done that. She could have did that. She definitely could have did that. I know y'all like to think, oh, it's just the word. It's not that deep. There was a whole bunch of words being said with the whole J Mommy situation, and y'all tore that shorty down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to rip a new one. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to be consistent, gang. This right here, yeah, you say that, you got a pocket. I don't support. Even I be watching my little, you know what I'm saying? I be watching baddies. I be tuned in. I be watching baddies. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all know, y'all know. But there's a certain individual that cannot stop saying N-word, even though people tell her, hey, you can't be saying that, bro. You performing out in NYC. Your hood. Your hood. And they booing you off stage. In your hood. Because you can't stop saying nigga. You pull up to the reunion and they said, hey, They bring you out. The audience is saying, stop saying nigga. Stop saying nigga. They treat you like Drake. So yes, it is like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain people that don't care. There's certain people that do. I'm the person that does. When it comes to this, you singing that, it's all fun and games. You know what I'm saying? When you by yourself, you probably do say it by yourself. But let's just not. Okay, let's just not say it. Let's just not say it, okay? Like,
who even are any of these people, and how do we get here in the first place?
But I think it's like really my mental, I'm not gonna lie. And I know it's just like one of those things that's like, you can't deal. Bro, my messages are, it's like people like being like, I wish I could fight you. Like, I wanna do like crazy.
Oh, this is for
like
to the unaware.
I forgot what the context is with this clip. Oh, with the Yana situation, with her like bringing up Marlon. It's not that deep, bro. That's what I'm saying. This female beef, females they take disrespect on a minimal. Like any small reason or small shade you be throwing, they take offense to that shit. They take it like a knife to the chest.
This right here is Cinna, a very popular Twitch streamer who is currently doing a subathon right now, which is a 30-day marathon where you are live 24/7, consistently making content and consistently trying to entertain your audience. And with that may come a few slip-ups, whether it be in production, whether it be in segments not working out, jokes not landing, all sorts of things could happen. But what Cinna probably couldn't predict was her friend slipping up and saying something that she shouldn't have, causing the internet to not only get mad at her, but also her friend.
What? I said new guy. That's what they say in the censored version.
Huh?
He said.
Do they really? I'm not even gonna look that up. Maybe I will.
We
gotta look it up when we don't know the facts.
In the censored version.
Chad, I would know if Bonnie said it.
Now, I probably have to nuke the audio because this is copyrighted music and YouTube doesn't like that, but that was Bonnie, one of Cinna's friends and another fellow streamer who was singing a part in Marvin's room where he ended up saying the N-word, and a lot of people heard her saying it while she contradicts that, saying apparently she said new guy. Even Cinna tried to make a joke out of it by pausing the song and looking at her while the chat was spamming saying, I can't believe she said that, I can't believe she slipped up on camera. Honestly, I've listened to that clip like 50,000 times before making this video to try and hear if I could hear what she actually said, and I genuinely can't. Like, it truly could be up in the air. She could have said new guy, she could not have, because the Drake song is actually way louder than anything that she is saying in that clip. But it seemed like a bunch of people heard that and immediately thought that she actually did end up saying the N-word, because it went and was clipped everywhere and even masked like 8 million views on one Twitter account.
Cinnas looked disappointed after Rumi rapped forbidden Drake lyrics.
Hold on, because I want to know what time this was compared to what time they posted it, because it said last edited at 12 a.m. and this shorty got 600,000. Yo, shorty is cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you, Twitter, with the whole Camden situation, bro, I seen it on TikTok. It was posted 30 minutes ago. Then I seen another one that was posted an hour ago. Next thing you know, 2 hours later, I scroll on Twitter. Every blog page, every streamer related blog page posted that up all over my feed, gang. So this, I'm surprised. I only seen this like probably like once or twice on Twitter, but I haven't really seen it go crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. 600K views already. I already know how TikTok is getting.
Yo, like, is this a skit?
He says new guy.
It's a weak skit.
No,
if that's
you
the
said-
case.
Yo, sweetheart, don't lie to us. I'd rather you own that up on some Riley Reid. He talking about. But chat though, y'all gotta peep for real. What is she doing? She said hard R. She said neither. So you telling me she know every lyric, but that's the easiest one to say. It don't matter what race you are. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, that neither. Get the out my face. Hey Bonnie, I'm not letting you slide on my life and soul. To be honest, I really don't this, but it is funny because you lied. I would have rather you just been honest.
Now, if you needed me to tell you that if you're not black, you should not be saying the N-word, then you got a couple things to already work out. And genuinely,
oh, this just in. Okay, listen. I try to give you grace. You feel what I'm saying? I try to look up the Carfax. It did not come invalid. It did not come back invalid. Okay? It did not come back in valid. Just to clarify. So to Google's AI / ChatGPT, I asked Marvin's Room censored version lyrics. The censored version, clean version of Drake's Marvin Room mutes and replaces explicit profanities like fuck and bitches with backward spins, drops, and alternative vocal snippets, yada yada. I was like, does the censored version say F that new guy instead of that nigga? Carfax says no. She lied. Drake's official censored version does not replace the phrase F that new guy. You can find the full accurate censored lyrics where the profanity is muted in the Reddit discussion. The phrase F that new guy is found in popular cover versions. So you out here listening to cover versions of Marvin's Room? What is this, 2000 and, well, what time? When did that shit come out? 09, nigga? Damn. But yeah, anyway, like, nah. Come on, bro. She did that shit.
if she did actually say it, I'd rather her just own
up
to
just
it
own up
rather
to it, bro.
than lying. It is a problem, and it definitely is.
Like I said, there ain't no streamer that's came out as racist or said some racist and it's canceled. It's just one and done. They get banned and they come back the next day. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You'll be cool.
Issue, but it's not even like Black Boy Maxwell's the only streamer to end up seeing this clip or even giving his take on the situation, basically saying the same thing, that they either don't care or they think it's weird that she was saying it or that she even lied about the situation. But it was other fellow streamers as well, all coming to the same conclusion that not only did she say it, it's kind of very odd that she is brushing it off, apparently saying that she said neither, apparently saying that she said new guy, especially when Cinnas and even other people in the car looked at her crazy because they most likely heard the exact same thing. One of those people ended up being Silky.
I ain't gonna lie, I woke up and seen a Bonnie clip, bro. I was so disappointed, bro. So disappointed. Just like how I was in Jason, bro. Why when they say it though, they don't ever be like, yo, my bad, I ain't gonna lie, I was just in the mood. They try to come up with a new word that they said. I said new guy. I said neither. New guy and neither. What's good, new guy? What's good, my nigga?
Neither.
What's good, my new guy? Like, this sounds the same.
They don't. Neither a new guy. They don't.
As you can see, a lot of people thought the situation was pretty weird, but it didn't seem like anybody was actually taking it seriously. And again, a lot of people even had their speculations of if she actually said the word, but most streamers were still talking about how they felt, even if she did say it. It's weird to lie about it. And the fact that Cinna was out here just letting it slide also made her pretty weird.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, although she should catch heat for saying it, it's really like not as serious. You feel me? Like I don't think that it was that serious, game. Well, because it's not like I don't how do I say this without sounding like a coon? Cause I don't like when non-black say nigga, but the way she's okay, that sounds bad too. Damn. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say
well. We even have other streamers who are veteran detectives, heavy quotes around that, who are trying their hardest to go back and forth between the clips to figure out if she said it. And that was none other than XQC himself.
And he slowed it down too.
I can do her a favor this one time and slow it down. It's all good. I'll slow it down and then we'll see what's what. Okay. So, okay. Now we can do a few things. My process.
As XQC said, nigga.
Of elimination. Okay, we know it's not new guy, so that's out of the pool.
That's
now we need to start to theorize what is left in the pool of words that it could be. Because guys, I'm just saying, we know it's not that, right? What else could it be? I'm gonna say something that's gonna make everybody upset. I can see it where it's not new guy, but you can roll a girl in a way, if you're fast and clean, that doesn't end in I, but you can kind of have an undertone of L at the end. I could see it. Yeah, okay, saved. Okay, she didn't say it.
New girl.
Debunked live. You guys, I'm putting this sticker on it.
She didn't say new girl.
Debunked live. I don't give a shit, guys. I already put the sticker. Guys, when the sticker's put on it and it's been debunked, I can't remove it. It's permanent. Yeah, but she definitely didn't say it. Didn't say it. Sorry.
I am genuinely surprised at his dedication to try and debunk stuff, because XQC went back and not only replayed that clip like 5-10 different times in slower modes in order to hear what she was saying, but also even went to the set clean version that she was talking about in order to figure out what was actually said, and it was nothing. But apparently in the Kid Bob's version of that song, they don't say new guy, but they say new girl. That's what he's talking about, where he says he can see a world where it's like a slight L that actually sounds like that instead of it being a hard ER. But those are just other streamers who weren't even there. There were also commenters who were saying this, trying to debunk stuff. Everybody that wasn't there was speaking a lot, and Cinna, the actual streamer in the situation that's getting a lot of hate, didn't end up saying anything until...
But that's the thing, why is Cinna getting hate for it? Well, cause she didn't stop being friends with her just for that whole slip up. You know what I'm saying? She stopped the music and she looked at her when she said it. You want her to like full court press, put her on a stick, and roast her ass, just light her up? Like, what you want? What you want her to do?
Don't need to fucking say this, okay? So I'm gonna say this for my Twitter community, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at some of y'all so sideways. I am, like, I just don't like y'all, to be honest, some of y'all. I would never let someone say that around me. She didn't say that word. She didn't say it. Silky even knows now.
Am I getting gaslighted? You trying to manipulate me? We played it back multiple times. We slowed it down. All that. Well, we didn't slow it down. I heard it through SQC. You know what I'm saying? She said that shit, bro. Come on, bro. She said it. Say, I apologize. I'm not racist. Don't say that you got black friends and shit like that, because then that just sounds like, you know what I'm saying? But still, it's kind of like, just apologize. Move forward.
She
you don't gotta lie about it. It's gonna make it worse.
I would never allow that. That would never happen. I feel like you should trust me enough to know that would never happen, and I would never let that slide. And I was trolling even when I looked at her, but people made it so weird. But I expect that from like the other communities. I don't expect that from my Twitter community. You know what I mean? I don't expect that from my Twitter community at all. So I'm a little disappointed in some of my Twitter community, but it's fine. But you know, like if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. If you do, you do. I can't really care beyond that. I'm gonna be honest, because I was in the fucking room. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's all I gotta say on it. Beyond that, it doesn't really matter. She already talked to me anyway, and it doesn't matter. I just don't like that because I keep seeing it on Twitter, and Silky's literally like messaged me, and he's like, "Say on God, I got baited and it's edited." I said, "Yes, you literally got baited. It's edited," and he was like, "Oh,
edited." All right, man. I understand the AI is getting crazy and shit like that, but come on, bro. What about that clip was edited? That shit seemed flawless, like clean through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't seem like there was no edits or nothing. You feel me? Y'all niggas is.
And then he was like that's literally all you can't say. It's like, oh yeah. Cause like what?
Mini dramas like this are very interesting to me because when I cover them, the end result is normally the exact same. Even the streamers that were defending or talking about the situation, who were hearing it or even seeing the crazy things people were commenting, end up coming to the same conclusion, being that clippers and all of these TikTok accounts edit the clip in a very negative way, create very false captions, and all in all are basically getting baited into thinking some.
All right, I understand that because it's true. A lot of these clip channels, pages, they post videos with a whole different context compared to the caption that's with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the problem. Definitely able to sue, should be, or at least if anything, get their page taken down for that shit, because it's happening too often to where now you're making people look bad and stuff like that. They're saying things that hasn't been said. That's defamation of character for sure. But this is not the case. Cause we played that shit back. Do I gotta play the full clip again? Cause it doesn't sound edited. I'm telling you right now. All right, I'm being gaslit. Nah, I don't like that. You gotta manipulate before you get manipulated by the manipulator, or you gotta know when you're being manipulated as well. And that is manipulation at its finest.
Yo.
So like, are you really gonna tell me that that's edited, bro? At what point? What part was edited? The caption? Yeah, the caption was edited for sure, but not the video. Come on,
that
bro.
They can create a big issue that really isn't there. At the end of the day, when I rewatched that clip and even watched SQC's explanation, it does seem like she didn't actually say anything, but if you watch it from that clip that everybody is sharing around, you would be surprised at how split people's minds actually are. But I would rather take the word from someone who is actually there in the room and can hear it way better than anybody else possibly could online. At the end of the day, though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment.
Yeah, I still think she said that shit. I may be wrong. I could be wrong, and if I am, then I apologize and I'll take that back. But for right now, whatever clip you're talking about, because I'm looking at Platboy Max updates. I'm looking at, you feel me? He slowed it down, literally. So what part is edited though? That's what I want to know. It's like, I'm confused. Cook, buddy. I'm sorry. But that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment down below, and sub up. We just locked in. Let's get it.